यार मानी
जी
यार गल पुछनी ते लगी यार
ਪੁੱਛੋ ਜੀ
यार अंग्रेजी ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਚਾਬੀ ਨੂੰ ਕੀ ਆਖਦੇ ਨੇ
ਚਾਬੀ ਨੂੰ ਕੀ ਆਖਦੇ ਨੇ
ਜੀ ਆਈਓ ਮੈਂ ਪੁੱਛਿਆ ਚਾਬੀ ਨੂੰ ਕੀ ਆਖਦੇ ਨੇ
ਚਾਬੀ ਨੂੰ ਕੀ ਆਖਦੇ ਨੇ
ਅੱਛਾ ਤੇ ਕੀ ਆਖਦੇ ਨੇ ਫਿਰ ਚਾਬੀ ਨੂੰ
ਚਾਬੀ ਨੂੰ ਕੀ ਆਖਦੇ ਨੇ
ਠੀਕ ਹੈ ਯਾਰ ਜਿਹੜੀ ਗੱਲ ਮੈਂ ਤੈਨੂੰ ਪੁੱਛਣਾ ਤੂੰ ਇਹ ਜਵਾਬ ਮੈਨੂੰ ਸਹੀ ਨਹੀਂ ਦਿੰਦਾ ਭਈ ਯਾਰ ਮੈਂ ਪੁੱਛਿਆ
ਚਾਬੀ ਨੂੰ
ਕੀ ਆਖ-
ਚਾਬੀ ਨੂੰ ਕੀ ਆਖਦੇ ਨੇ
ਤੇ ਯਾਰ ਆਈਓ ਮੈਂ ਪੁੱਛਿਆ ਕੀ ਆਖਦੇ ਨੇ ਚਾਬੀ ਨੂੰ ਕੀ ਆਖਦੇ ਨੇ ਅੰਗਰੇਜ਼ੀ ਇਹ ਤੂੰ ਬਸ ਮੈਨੂੰ ਦੱਸ ਦੇ
ਚਾਬੀ ਨੂੰ ਕੀ ਆਖਦੇ ਨੇ
ਤਾਂ ਮੈਂ ਇਹੋ ਪੁੱਛਣਾ ਨਾ ਕੀ ਆਖਦੇ ਨੇ
ਚਾਬੀ ਨੂੰ ਕੀ ਆਖਦੇ ਨੇ ਸਮਝ ਆਈ
ਨਹੀਂ ਆਈ ਭਾਈ
ਦੂਰ ਫਿੱਟੇ ਮੂੰਹ ਫਿੱਟੇ
Assalamu alaikum everybody, hope you're well, hope you're good. This is your brother Naseem Khan, or many of you know as Nas Khan. Namaste, Sat Sri Akal as well to all of you, and hello, and I'm here with the funny clip that we just did there. Me and my homeboy, my brother Mani, we did that chabi a while ago. Let me just bring him in. Assalamu alaikum, Mani, how are you, bro? Good. Yeah, we're not going to touch because, you know, live on screen, we don't want anybody saying anything, you know what I mean? I think, when did we come about doing the chabi one?
The chubby one, I can remember it was just start of the lockdown when it
Yeah,
started,
yeah.
and I can remember we sat in the office, and I asked you, we were talking about something to do, you know.
Yeah.
And I seen something on the net, somewhat similar to it.
Yeah.
And I said, "What do you think if we do something like this?" And just put it down.
We just put it down. We just put it together. It was just, I think at that time, it was last year, we were just getting the new rules of the lockdown and
Yeah.
you know about the COVID, the coronavirus.
Yes,
and so
yes.
we'll give something different to the audience. And this what we did actually hit over 72,000 views, didn't
Yeah, I was surprised.
it? And it was just for a laugh. We only did it for a laugh.
Yeah, it was good. And I mean, I can remember when we went out for the meal, just and when random people coming up to you, oh, we just seen you.
Yeah, we just
seen
yeah.
you do it."
Remember,
I'm like,
random people just say, "Oh, we just seen you with him. We just done that recently."
yeah.
Right, guys. Well, this is my homeboy Money, and obviously, you know, we go way back as a dynamic duo when we used to do gigs and stuff
Oh, yeah.
like that. And
Yeah,
obviously, I was
definitely,
known as Nasty back then.
Yeah.
So I had to get him on the hot seat because we've grown together, grown up together, getting old together. Not saying that old, but you know what I mean.
Yeah.
And obviously, he just come back after his time out. Because when I took my time out, I think that was it, really.
Yeah, because obviously you stopped, and then
Yeah.
I took a back seat as well. Because obviously I started because of you,
Yeah,
you know,
yeah, yeah.
and obviously the group that obviously me and
Yeah.
the crowd that we used to hang with,
Yeah.
I think they all stopped as well.
Yeah,
and,
yeah, yeah.
So at that time I just stepped back and I think, okay, what am I going to do now? So I carried on with what I'm doing,
Yeah.
a normal job.
Yeah.
And then, as you know, I've always had that inside me, like, you know.
I've always told him, yeah. I mean, today's show, you're gonna see me a bit more lively as well, because obviously, because we're local, we
Yeah,
grew up together
yeah.
with brothers. And even when I did leave at that time, I did
Yeah.
tell him that, you know what, you shouldn't, whatever. Obviously, that's my own perception on things, how I look at it and say, no, we're not doing no music.
No.
But then he did stay quiet for a bit. He stayed
Yes.
quiet and he thought, you know what, nahi karna, X,
Yeah.
Y, Z. And then,
But I mean, I still discussed it with you, and because you've,
Yeah, yeah,
you've
of
always
course.
known,
Yeah,
you've always
yeah.
known that I've always wanted to do it
Yeah,
and stuff. So, like I said, we discussed it,
Yeah.
and then obviously I had to sit down and discuss it with my opponent because
Yeah.
it's been about 8 years now, is it?
8 years, yeah, 8 years.
8 years. So so I thought, you know what, I need to get back into it, and I'm like, it's all new again.
Yeah, it's all new again.
Obviously, the scenes changed.
Scenes
a bit,
changed,
you know.
yeah.
So obviously, you know, I thought, okay, where am I going to start from?
Yeah,
you
yeah.
know. So
Before we carry on with
Yeah.
the full story,
yeah.
I'm going to quickly show a clip of the trailer if you've not already seen it.
Okay.
So the guys can have a look. 1 second, let me find it.
दिल वाले कमरे च फोटो तेरी लगी है तेरे नाम प्यार
And there you go, guys. There you go. Mani sada hero ban gaya fir, hai?
That's it.
Yeah, so how did it all come? I do remember you telling me, but obviously I don't want to let the full clip.
Like I said, we did have a good chat.
Yeah.
As obviously we don't know
Yeah,
on a daily
yeah,
basis, we do, don't we?
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
But last year, sometime I think I said
Yeah,
sat
yeah.
we and we had a bit of a chat. before all this lockdown kicked in,
Yeah.
and I go, I need to get back into this, you know, and so obviously, like I said, you
Yeah.
stopped from it, but you still advised me on which direction. to
Absolutely,
go,
because
you
he's
know.
my best mate,
So-
and I am going to do that. You know
So
what I mean?
and so anyway, so obviously you direct me, obviously you know, going in this direction, and I knew a couple of the people, like obviously the guy who wrote the track for me.
Yeah.
I got in contact with him.
Yeah.
He's a very good poet, IGLE.
Yeah.
And very good Sufi singer, and he does poetry, very good poetry. And anyway, I went to see him,
Yeah.
and I said, listen,
Don't mind me, guys. When I'm looking off the
Yeah.
screen, I'm just trying to add something on. Yeah, carry on.
Yeah,
man.
so as you know, I spoke to him, and I says, well, listen, I need you to write me a song and stuff like that. And he was shocked, like, oh, you're coming back after a long time as well.
Yeah.
So anyway, yeah, I sat with him and discussed the song, what kind of song I'm on, and he wrote it for me. And then I said, okay, the next person is obviously, I used to go over my, you know, nasty at that time, you know, and we used to do all the production and everything ourselves.
Yeah.
And obviously he's not there this time, you know what I mean? So he recommended, ideally recommended, because there's another guy, a very good brother, like, you know, called Sharia Khan, who's a very good singer as well.
Yeah.
And obviously a good producer as well, like.
Yeah.
But I didn't know at the time. But
No,
ideally said, listen, you know, he does production as well. Like.
Yeah.
So I got in contact with him, and way back, are we going back? When we had the Shisha tours.
Yeah.
He came back on the
Way
scene.
back.
Went back a bit there.
I'm gonna put a picture up as
Yeah.
well to show you that.
And that's when I met him then. So anyway, got in contact with him, arranged a meeting with him, and discussed obviously what to do, and you know, the production side of the music. And he was happily, you know, on my kind of level, like,
Yeah,
you know,
yeah,
like I said,
comfortable.
I was comfortable with him, working with him, and we got the ball rolling.
Because the guys need to understand one thing, that when you work with somebody, whether it's a friend or an artist, you spend so much time together, you become comfortable. Now, obviously, me and Manny used to be in the studio all the time, so
Yeah.
I knew where was his highs and lows. He knew what to say.
And I mean, the key is, I think, with myself is, if I'm not comfortable with someone, I can't
Yeah,
work with
yeah,
them.
yeah.
I need to. I mean, when I'm with them, I can open up with them. I can do anything in front
So
of them.
what advice would you give the guys out there?
The advice wise, if you need to find, if you get into them like the music game, find someone, obviously a decent producer, who are you comfortable with, you know, so you can open up, until you can express yourself in front of him, you know what I mean? You know, if you're not doing anything wrong, like if you're doing anything wrong, like and you can express yourself to them guys, you know what I mean? Am I doing everything all right? And
He should be
able to tell you straight away, yep, I need to do another take, or you know, you don't do that, because there are a lot of producers out there. Like I said, unfortunately,
Say it how it is, bro.
Yeah,
it's
say
my
it,
platform. Say it how it is.
Yeah, is like I said, they will take your money.
Yeah.
And they'll say, yeah, man, good job, you know, and that's it, and they'll brush it on the tip, you know.
Yeah,
they'll drop it.
absolutely, yeah.
And you want to be someone, you want someone who's straight up and, you know, honest with you.
That's absolutely.
The whole point. And
Yeah,
then
yeah.
you feel yourself, you feel like, okay, I've done a good job here, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And remember, in this game, music, you're always learning. You
Absolutely.
You know, you're always you've never learned. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So you gotta have the right people around you. I mean, like I said, at that time I had Nas around me, and I didn't need to go anywhere. You know, because everything on my doorstep. You know.
Yeah, absolutely.
So,
Which now makes you understand when you're on your own.
on my own, I know now of like I said,
What's expected.
what's expected, who to go and look for, and
Yeah.
like I said, there's so many producers out there. But you know what I mean? Take your time, find someone who's suitable. Who you happy with. Obviously, everyone's got their own price range.
Yeah.
Like, you know, you wear your own budget, or you sit down, and if they're happy to discuss your budgets and all that, you know, you find someone who's decent with you, and then take it from there. And don't go around. No, you know, if someone says to you, "I'll charge you this amount of money," and you know, you have to go to him. You don't have to chop around. You know.
Fantastic advice there, guys, and that's coming from a guy, you know, with experience, obviously with myself, and he's healing himself, so he's giving you good advice there. Because many people just think, we need to do a song and
on your journey. I mean, like I said, I'm you again. Like, so I'm starting my journey again. But on your journey, when you're starting all this, you know what I mean. Remember, what do you call it? You are going to get a lot of people. Oh, don't do that. You know, you don't want to go in there. You know, it's not good. They're trying to put you down. Listen to your heart. You know. You can remember, you've got your own dream, you know, and if it's written for you, I always look, if it's written for you, it will happen. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
You gotta go with listen to your heart. If you know what I mean, you're happy and you think, you know, I'm gonna do it, and stick to it. You know?
Absolutely. There you go, guys. For another fantastic advice there for you.
So you know, you just that's what you gotta go with. You know, don't listen to.
This is your life, man.
That's it. Yeah. But that's it. You gotta listen to your heart. You know what I mean? The negative people, keep them aside.
Absolutely.
Have always positive people around you.
Absolutely.
And like I said, and you'll get there.
I think we should show them one of our classics, especially the new generation who's watching.
Yeah.
Because obviously now we're Uncle Nasty and Uncle
Uncle
Mani,
Mani.
innit? So I think we should show you guys one of our pictures when we were performing here, one of a big stadium there. Look at us. That's adjacent to me and that's adjacent to Mani there.
Yeah.
Look how we were then, eh?
Yep.
Let's find another one here. Wow, look at that.
That's it. Fine.
इतना ज़्यादा ताज़ियाँ हो गया ने.
That's it.
Yeah, that's what
You go back in, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I always all reminisce, you know, I always do it, you know. But we travelled a lot, didn't we? Everywhere.
Oh, we went everywhere. We went everywhere,
I mean,
man.
now we shared the stage with all the artists, you know what I mean? All artists, like the mainstream artists you could think of, we were on it, you know,
Yeah,
at the
yeah,
end of the day. So
But don't you think, like, coming back, obviously from that background when we were doing at that time as well, in our era it was different. There was more. I think there was a little bit more loyalty at that time.
the scene was different then.
Yeah.
There was obviously you had a lot of people. You had a small crowd. There was now obviously with the social media now there's plenty of people who's doing
Yeah.
all music and all that. At that time there was no social media. When we were younger days, we had it was just come up and coming, and we had a certain amount of like your old school singers and
Yeah,
all that,
yeah,
obviously, and you know you had a bit of that loyalty. But
Yeah.
now there is no loyalty. I'll be honest with you. It's everyone for their own, isn't it?
Yeah,
You know,
everyone for
at the
their
end of the
own.
day, like
Yeah,
I said, it's like there's no actually platform for like new talent out there. Like there should be some sort of like a governing body somewhere where all the artists are under one umbrella or something. You know, you can go to and you know like express yourself. You know,
Absolutely,
if you've got,
yeah.
like a new project or something, you
Yeah.
know, send it to them,
Yeah.
to the body, and I said, like, listen, I've got this. Is there anyone like you can put us forward to?
Yeah,
you
yeah,
know,
absolutely.
contact to and stuff. Because at the moment it's like everyone's saying, oh, yeah, I'll get you on this platform, but if you give me this much money, I'll sort it out for you. It's like,
But I think what you mentioned a point there about there should be like a governing body or like a committee crew or something
And there
who's
has to
in
be
charge.
something. There
Yeah,
has to be
yeah.
something.
I think it's very good that because then that way you're focused to go one
Yeah,
way.
yeah,
And you're not biased. You're not
Yeah.
no favoritism.
No.
There's a lot of favoritism.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
there is a lot of favoritism. Because it's. I think one thing what we need to first of all we need to realize our industry is dead. There is no industry at the moment. It's crumbled. You know
Yeah,
what I
yeah,
mean?
yeah.
There is, like you said, at one time there was unity. They had the banger. There was
Absolutely,
a banger,
yeah.
banger era at one time.
Yeah,
you know what I
yeah.
mean? And that was like your focal point. Everyone used to go, I need
Yeah,
to be,
yeah, yeah.
I want to be like them. I want to be like
Yeah,
that. And
yeah.
slowly, the era's changed.
Yeah.
You had your R&B. You had your raps started to come.
Yeah,
in.
yeah. I'm just checking here as well because we're getting messages and our host, Mr. Q, Mr. Qureshi has joined the Chabi nu ki kehte ne? We've just shown you guys that,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
obviously that was fantastic. A little
Yeah.
skit that we did there.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
So, yeah.
you're touching on there, if you just get back to that.
Yeah, so like I said, at that time we had unity, but now to be honest with you, there is no unity. There is everyone, like I said, everyone wants to it's me. No, he's in the order, and unfortunately, like I said, whenever it's like shows happening and
Yeah.
stuff, people are literally all ringing up like and saying, "Oh, why you got him on for? Can you just like I've got two artists, just
Yeah,
take
yeah,
them on,"
yeah,
like I
yeah,
said,
yeah,
you know what I mean? So, and it's not good for the new artists coming up.
Yeah.
They're not getting an opportunity. There is no actually a channel. I can remember back there was a channel where everyone used to ring up and play their video on this channel.
Yeah.
There's no channel there.
Yeah,
where
yeah.
And unfortunately, one thing I like to say to a lot of the promoters and all the people is for you to make this industry, I think, grow again, and you need to promote our local artists in England first.
Yeah, fantastic message.
Don't get artists, but obviously everyone's got their own choices.
Yeah.
Oh, I want Shah Rukh Khan coming from India to come.
Yeah.
come. Why not get our industry back? Tight
Yeah,
again.
absolutely, yeah.
Fund our industry, local artists, give them opportunities to get them back up.
Absolutely.
And like I said, when our industry grows and strengthens, then what do you call it? You don't need to call other artists. Like you might need to call like one artist or one, but you want to give more people from our the UK. So you got to balance it out.
Yeah,
At the
absolutely.
moment, it's like when there's shows happening, you've got like 2-3 artists from India coming, Pakistan coming,
Yeah.
and then you've got your major main guys from UK. But then now you've got loads of new talent coming up.
Yeah.
I mean, there's loads out there. You know what I mean? And it's like, and then they're coming up, and then it's like, you call them, and then a lot of the time they're not even getting a chance to go and perform.
See, look at that. That's a very
You know,
good message there. And
you know,
also, what do you think about, obviously, because you're coming back now, you've recontacted, I'll mention back on the TV channel, because these days a lot of people, they have like online, like I'm doing podcasts.
Yes.
So you can even have an online one where if people want to get in touch, they can
Yes.
send it in.
Yeah.
I mean, we're here at UCTV. It's not
Yeah.
about promoting music,
Yeah.
but it's about promoting the artists. We can follow it,
It-
you know, pass it on to
Yes.
some people. But if there's any companies out there who are listening, or any people who want to take on board that, you know what, we can do this, then
Yeah.
get in touch with us. You
Yeah,
know,
yeah.
at the end of the day, we need this talent out there to get recognized, to get noticed, to get the stuff
Yeah.
out there.
I mean,
Now, cutting it again
Yeah,
there,
yeah.
you know, where you mentioned about the promoters and how they should concentrate on here. Have you not realized recently, when yourself, obviously I know, but I don't want to mention it,
Yeah.
when you've contacted many radio stations on Insta, on Facebook, many presenters, he's messaged and stuff, and none of them get back to you.
oh yeah,
But they're there, they're recognizing it, but
Yeah.
they're getting their own people in.
yeah. It's that's like you said. It's who you know. It's like now I'm coming back on the scene. I mean, when we were back, we knew everyone. Then
Yeah,
then,
yeah,
you know.
yeah.
But me coming back, I'm like a new artist again. So, like I said, me contacting a lot of these people, my obviously marketing department,
Yeah,
my
yeah.
contact. It's, I mean, you contact, they're taking up, you know, what you're saying, and then yeah, we will get back to you. Or a lot of the time, they don't even contact you back. You know?
Yeah.
But it's like if someone like, say for instance, say I had a celebrity who knew me, and he offered like, yes, you can get money on the wall, you know, and
Yeah,
he put me forward. Yeah, you call back straight away. Yeah,
Yeah,
no, when can he come on? You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
That's what we need, guys. Like I said, all the podcast guys,
Yeah.
like start off from there, and then obviously go to your radio station. You know, get your new talent on your shows. You know, discuss what they're doing and all
Yeah,
that. And
yeah.
then help them if you can't like forward their stuff to the right areas. You know, why not? You know, what I mean?
Fantastic there, guys.
Yeah,
Another message
yeah.
for you. Get that talent. Right, Manny, before we carry on, we're just going to take a quick break.
Yeah.
And then we'll come right back. Right, guys, see you in about 2 seconds. Well, 10 seconds. Welcome back, guys. Welcome back. I mean, we're having a very in-depth conversation there with my brother Manny there, talking about the industry itself, his comeback into the game. What we should do is how we should adapt, how the promoters should get together, give the local artists a chance. The presenters on stations should actually give the new talent, not just pick what they want or how many people have got a following X, Y, Z. Because remember, talent is very hard to seek, but we spoke about this last time on my shows. We spoke about followers and stuff, X, Y, Z, and how people, you know, interpret things wrong and X, Y, Z. And I think you've got a good point.
The key is, you know, like I said, like I'll put it to all the elders, the OGs of the legends of the game. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like I said, they got to look out for the new talent, and like, you know, like give them like on the shows when you come on the show. Obviously, there'll be like 2 or 3 new guys up there. You know, should come in, make them comfortable. All right, guys. You know, so
Yeah.
you know, you give them that pat on the back. You know, encourage them more.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And then they get the confidence. Oh, he's, you know, he's backing me up. You know, like, and when they perform, you know, they'll do it to their best. You know, they'll feel
absolutely.
comfortable. But like I said, the whole point is like, if to bring it back, we need to build our family back, like the music industry. So we need to make it back, because at the moment there is no base there.
I think in our time, the main base at that time was Lockdown Promotions.
Lockdown, yes, it was coming out.
Naz, Rangzeb, he was there.
Very, very good brother.
He gave chances to a lot of new artists.
A lot of new artists. He's always, I've always said, and obviously, hopefully, you know, inshallah, see him soon. You know, at some point, obviously, with this lockdown thing,
Yeah.
everyone's
Yeah, you can't do nothing at one
but
time.
yeah, he's very good in promoting, and he's give a lot youngsters
Absolutely.
and new talent. You know what I mean? Like he's always been humble
Very humble guy. Yeah.
and straightforward, and he's always said, "Yeah, no problem. You know, yeah, you want to come on our show? I would, you know, by all means." He
Yeah,
used to
yeah.
give you, and he used to give. I don't know if he gave us opportunity.
Yeah,
at the
absolutely.
time
He gave us the opportunity at that time. We were there on that level.
to share this the stage with all the artists, like you know what you can dream of. You know. what I
Yeah,
mean?
yeah, absolutely.
And he's like straightforward guy. You know, he's like and very easy going, easy.
Yeah.
You can and you know. A very good guy, you know.
Absolute
what
top
I'm saying
guy.
to him, you know
And
what I
even
mean?
at that time, we had our own like firm. It was basically we were at that time we were on the road everywhere. And like I
Yeah.
had my last interview with Nafis,
Yeah.
Nafis, top guy from he's in Dubai at the minute. But we see, people need to understand that these people we were friends with as well. A lot of artists. We just wasn't that phone chuck and contacted.
Yeah.
We were friends. And at that time, we had our own little unit. We were everywhere at that
Yes,
time.
yeah, yeah.
Shisha tours, performances.
Yeah.
I mean, we had security at that time, which used to come in. Lockdown was PS events at that time.
At that time,
Abra
yes,
Pai Rahim,
yes.
you know, he used to
I
come
think
in.
we had our own little family. We had everything. We didn't
Yeah,
need
yeah.
to go anywhere, you
Yeah,
know.
yeah.
And,
And people used to ring, even artists used to ring, you know, at that time just to get on board, you know, the lockdown
guys,
platform.
Platform, yeah.
Yeah.
And they've done a lot of lockdown.
I mean, we the ones who started off the Desi Temptation 1 at that time.
Yes, they sit them.
Yeah, yeah, remember that. There's only 4 of us on now. It was only
Yeah.
me, Manny,
Yeah.
Mumsy, and Imran Khan.
Yeah.
And it was a sellout in Nawabs at that time.
Yeah.
I think it was 1,500 odd people, but they turned
A
a
lot
good
of-
600-700 people away because of the capacity.
The capacity was too much there. But that's it. It's all about being loyal. You know what I mean? And you got to give people chances. And but at this, I think we need a base to start off with.
Yeah.
And I think all these owls, like the podcasts and the radio stations,
Yeah.
you know, to start calling the people in and
Yeah.
you know ask about their life, like
Yeah.
how you started, give them that bit of that a build up,
A boost.
of, and get them into the right direction.
Yeah, yeah.
And then and from this, and obviously, like you know, any labels out there, you know, looking in, you know, like I said.
But even with the labels, would you rather go to a label or do your own? I think do it yourself personally.
I mean, personally, now in this day and age, you've got your social media. Everyone, you can do everything yourself.
Yeah.
But I think even then, you can do it and put it out.
Yeah.
You still need that backing of someone behind you.
Yeah.
Like, I mean,
But would you be talking as a financer or a label? Because you know with label,
I mean, label, like I said,
contracts come
there will
in,
contracts come in.
you
like
might
I
not
said.
get paid
Yeah,
enough.
yeah,
We've had
yeah.
issues in the past.
I mean, it's a lot of people is how they look at it. If you want to, you get a lot of people, I want to get signed to the
Yeah.
best, like, you know. So if you want to go through that route, you know, then like I said again, you got to read the contract or what contract you're getting.
Yeah,
you know,
money you're getting, etc.
and obviously, like I said, what's the label and what's their percentage
Yeah.
and all that. And if you want to get signed to them, by all means, you know, you can go down the road. But then it's like but if you go in and you go in your own route, you know, which you can do it.
Yeah, of course
You
you
just
can.
need to know the right people, and then again, it's like who to contact. You know what I mean? I mean, you can nowadays you can get people who do your marketing for you. You know.
Yeah.
And you know, if you want to actually seriously do it as a full time, I'll advise you to get a marketing person
Yeah.
who will get you all these little gigs and all that.
Yeah,
and marketing,
absolutely.
you know?
Yeah.
And that's if you want to do it as a full time. As I said,
So,
you wanna be a-
what do you suggest? Like, you need like a sponsor to back you, because tell the people out there, like, look, people. I just want to clear one thing. I'm happy Manny's saying all this because guys have not heard Manny come out from the heart. Like he's explained, when I was with him, basically he used to turn up. The background and everything I used to do, so it was more easier. Whereas he's doing it himself now.
Yeah.
So obviously, I'd rather you guys hear it from Manny himself. He's telling you himself.
Yeah.
Manny, just tell them. Nothing to do with like bedroom DJ or
No.
I've done this for 200 quid, whatever.
No.
Tell them how much to come on that level at that time. Even now, how much it costs just to do one video and one song. How people give you different prices,
Yeah.
and how you can get it done in half the price.
Yeah, I mean, there's so many people out there. Like I said, everyone's doing their music videos.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Now
I mean,
you've
if
done
you-
it yourself.
I mean,
you could,
I've gone obviously through my group,
Yeah.
group of people. Obviously, I know these lot now. If you were to go down, like I said, everyone's got their own of what kind of video they want to do.
Yeah,
so like
yeah,
I said, it's different prices. Everyone's
Yeah.
going to give you different prices. Like I said, I will always advise you again. There's people who could do the same work half the price. You know,
Yeah.
you just got to shop around.
Yeah.
Like I said, but it is going to cost you. If you want to be a full-time singer, then technically you need like a label behind you. But then again, you need to have that product on that level
Yeah.
for that label to accept you, thinking, oh, okay, I want to back you. Because remember, they're gonna put their money in you then.
But now
Yeah.
you're doing it
Yeah.
yourself
If
now.
I'm
So
gonna do, if you're gonna do it
now
yourself,
tell them how much the
if you-
budget is and
so right. So then if you're gonna do it yourself, then you gotta budget yourself first of all. Is how much are you willing to spend on a song? Yeah. Now, just going roughly off a song. A lot of the producers, like if I'm going high tech, like
Yeah.
the major guys, you're looking about £2,000 to £3,000 just for the song.
Yeah.
That's just a song.
yeah,
So you go down, you drop your vocals, they do the music for you, yeah, and that's 3,000. That's their job done. After that, you got the song. Next step is your video.
yeah,
Now, staying on that same level, if you're aiming to go to a label, and they're looking for the top notch, top of the range kind of videos, lowest of the lowest you're looking about is £3,500.
yeah.
Yeah, and that's just of what you you know what I mean.
What you want?
What now? If you want to, depending on what you guys want, it goes up to about £10,000.
Yeah.
That's your mainstream level.
Yeah,
If you're going mainstream.
yeah,
Now, if you want to shop around, there are people out there who
Yeah.
will do the job half the money.
yeah.
But then it's like you need to shop.
So you're paying for a track about 1,500 quid.
1,500
Probably a bit
pound,
less. Yeah.
Probably if you can get, you know,
Yeah, yeah.
you can negotiate with a lot
Yeah,
of
yeah,
people,
yeah.
you know, if they're willing to do it.
Yeah, yeah.
And some decent producers
Yeah.
out there who are willing to do it. But you're looking about £1,500, you know what I
Yeah.
mean? And
So to start off with, what would you say? How much do you need in the pot for everything?
to be honest with you, if you
I know.
if you want
I
to,
know, but
yeah.
I want you to tell these people out
if
there.
you, I'll be honest with you,
Because it's
if-
not a joke.
It's you need. To be honest with you, if you want it full-heartedly,
Mm.
and you want to go at that mainstream level, like, and that's what I think everyone wants to
Yeah,
go in
yeah,
the
yeah,
major.
yeah.
You need to at least to about 7 to 10 grand in the
Yeah,
pot, just
yeah.
to start off with.
Just to start off with.
Yeah, and that's if you're looking. I'm talking high class here.
Yeah,
Yeah. Now, if you want to go down that route of, or well, I probably can get it cheaper somewhere.
yeah,
Trust me, you will find people who will do it cheaper. They will, but then you're doing everything yourself.
yeah,
Remember that. So you're gonna find the venue yourself
yeah,
to do the video.
yeah,
So you find that yourself.
yeah,
Now, if you and how much to charge for
yeah,
you know yourself.
yeah, yeah.
A lot, they want £2,000 a venue,
£2,000 a
just,
venue,
just
yeah.
for the venue,
Yeah.
and depending on what you, and like I said, everyone's got their own taste of what they
Yeah.
want. And then then within the venue, you're gonna have like
Yeah,
props.
yeah. They all cost money.
You might need a model for it. You might need props like cars.
Yeah.
You know, it adds up. You know what I mean? It will.
So
add up.
just say to start off with, you need about 10 to 12 grand in your
Easy.
bank.
Easy.
That's with the props and everything.
Yeah.
I've seen it. I know how
Yeah.
Manny's doing it. Obviously, he's got my guidance there.
Yeah.
So we've seen it.
Yeah.
Obviously, because we've come from that scene, I've got the few connections there.
Yeah.
You know, which
It
guided,
helps.
and it absolutely helps.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But to start on your own, you need about 10 to 12 grand, and that's for a good video as well.
Yeah.
Because you got to remember, it's not only like in your head, you might think, oh, good, you like video ka some camera less on, just
Yeah.
It's not like that. You got to have like 2 cameras.
Yeah.
Then you got to have like the angles.
The director who's
the
gonna
director.
direct it.
You need a storyboard.
Yeah.
Then you might need to, like you said, the venue you got to get. You know what I mean? All these things add up. Even like when you're traveling in petrol, add everything
Yeah,
up and you
everything
know.
up. Add everything
Now,
up.
how
Budget
easy
it. Yeah.
is it for you to make your money back? It's not easy.
No. You see, for you
Now
to,
there's no gigs as well.
yeah, with the COVID, everything's stopped. Like so, and so it's like for you to get some sort of money back. It's obviously when you stop doing your gigs and stuff. Like, you know, that's when you can start thinking of. But to get onto that level, you got to build yourself up first.
Yeah, absolutely.
You gotta have a few songs in the bank
Yeah.
ready
Yeah.
for the shows and stuff. You know, and so it's, you know, think about it when you sit down. Always think about it, budget it, and you know, okay, how am I gonna do this? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And don't just jump into it. You know, think about it. Start off slow
Yeah.
and work out how much it's gonna cost you first, and then,
Yeah.
you know what I mean. Get your money ready first. You know.
And this is advice coming now from
Yeah.
Money,
Yeah.
who's matured now.
Yeah.
Back in the day when we were
That's it,
what,
it's
26,
like,
27.
You know what I mean? It's like
I mean, he only did it for shock, innit, at that time.
I mean, like I said, even now, I mean, like I said,
Yeah.
I work as well.
Yeah,
you know
yeah.
what I mean? If I were to have done this full time,
Yeah.
I would have been. You would have probably seen me more.
Yeah, absolutely,
I would
yeah.
have been like a full time
Yeah.
artist. You know.
We always looked at it as a hobby.
I've always looked at it as a hobby, but I'm
Yeah.
talking like the people, even for the people who's doing it as a hobby,
Yeah,
is first of all look at it as a hobby,
yeah,
and before you start actually doing anything, save the money up first.
yeah.
Do one thing at a time. Budget
Yeah.
yourself first.
Yeah.
Yeah. But then, like I said, when it comes down to, I mean, find the right people.
Yeah,
Don't just go to someone saying, oh, he's a good producer, because they will just take your money.
Yeah.
A lot of people will take your money and they say, yeah, you done a very good job.
Yeah, absolutely.
And then it's like, you know, you need to have someone who to give you that criticism.
Yeah,
back.
absolutely. You need
Even,
it.
oh,
Yeah.
you're not done it right. I need you to do it. So if you have to
Yeah.
sit there 100 times to do
Just
your
to get it
vocal,
right. Yeah.
you do it.
Yeah.
You know, and that producer has to, because remember, you're paying him his money. You know, so he should be happily.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I remember at that time when we first did, what was it, Baby My Baby?
Yeah.
And Money was just like, yeah, Wicked is good, is good. He wasn't as into it, but then I go to him and go, Money, just try this line. So we were going to Windsor Road and he tried. He goes, I'll try it, but it's not me yet. I'll do it.
Remember this? I've been going back 2003.
2007 that was.
Yeah, when we started talking about.
Yeah.
Yeah, I couldn't sing. Let me tell you, I couldn't sing at the start because you know, I can remember when.
Yeah, 2006, 2005 it was.
Yeah.
When I released my album, was it Too Advanced with Vek Tera Pyar remix, and then after that we started talking. And in 2007 is when that song came out.
So it's like I said, I went really much into it. And he goes, no, come on, you know, let's just do something. You know what I mean? I know you can do it. I'm like, okay, and I couldn't get it. I want to be honest with you. First, I got to tell you another. You need to know the music.
The beat, yeah.
You need to. I'll be honest with you. When I first started, I couldn't get this beat thing in my head. Like,
Tempo and all.
I used to say to him, "What's that all about?" He goes, "Oh no, trust me." He goes, "I know." So I tried singing, and I couldn't do it.
Yeah.
You know, this is hard work here. And he said, no, trust me. And then one day, first of all, you need to know your music first.
Yeah.
Me, I didn't know the music like the beat one, but I still knew music like what's good and what's not.
This is what we mean a hobby. We're not from any Quranis. Like you've got musicians who are soulfully from Quranis where they learn. We didn't do that. We just did it as it came.
Yeah. So basically, we listen to. I mean, we'd be. If I listen to something, I'll know if it's right or wrong. I'll know because I've got that a bit of that sense now. Yeah. But at that time, I did nothing. And I used to say to them, I can't do this. I can't do this. You know, no, trust me. He used to say, no, you can do it. You can do it. And then one day, I'll be honest with you, we were in the studio and it just clicked.
It just clicked, yeah.
And the beat and stuff. And he used to say, because you've hit it. You got it.
You got it, yeah.
You got it, mate. And I go, sure. He goes, yeah, you got it, man. You know. But that's it. You take time to learn.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's like I said, like you just touched on. If you've come from a musical family, it's in you. Yeah. Even then, you still have to learn. But if you're not from a musical family, but you've got that musical ear, you know what I mean? Learn. See if you can learn. It's good to learn a piano, guitar, musical instrument. It's good to learn. You know, to get into it. But just keep it as a hobby and don't let it get to your head. You know what I mean?
Good message there. And we want to say one thing as well on Baby My Baby.
Yeah.
Bilal Saeed, who you guys know is a very famous singer now. He was 17 at that time, and it was his vocals that were focused, that were featured on Baby My Baby.
Yes. A lot of people.
So we launched him. A lot of people don't know that we launched him there. Sacha Hue Pyar, that one. Yeah. So then I think that's where the journey started, and then obviously as we got into it, we did our bit. We got to the level. Yeah. Then obviously I left music,
and then he stepped away from music, and
now
I've come back after 8
years.
8 years, and then like I said, we got together with IGLE, Sharia Khan. I got my team there, and obviously got my marketing team in the background. Obviously, I can't talk much on them. They don't want to. They don't want to hear. But they're there in the background. And like the videography is Eamon. This is Thai. Very good. Top. Videographer. Very good mind of you. Does the filming of the.
So Money, we going forward after this one. Obviously, see back in the day, if there was no COVID, I mean by now you would be on gigs.
Yes.
You know what I mean. But it's very hard for an artist, to do that right now. Hence, did a lot of people doing podcasts and stuff.
Yes.
And like I said, he did get a good feedback of this. I mean, B4U helped him quite a lot. He had a lot of evening play. 5 times a night he was playing,
I've got to touch on
Kevin, for helping.
Yeah, he did. Yeah, thank you very much, for that, for your help and stuff, to get us on B4U and stuff. And it was like I said, going forward, got a few projects coming. Some working with some big artists. I can't say much at the moment, but I've got a few things. Basically, what I'm doing now, I'm building my bank up again of the songs. Like I said, going forward, like I said, there's no with this COVID, everything stands still at the moment. So I thought, why not just get everything ready? And once everything cools off and the gigs start coming in, and then Mr. Nas Lockdown will be getting, I will be in contact again.
Let's do this. Yeah.
We'll be doing it. But yeah, he knows anyway. At the end of the day, he's always got his eyes on us, and he's always watching over. But yeah, that's it. Hopefully, then it's just your gigs and getting in.
Yeah.
And the key is just to, like I said, I'm always just get everything. My main, obviously, I'm from Blackburn, so I want to put Blackburn back on the map.
Yeah.
So anywhere where I can feature and get help work with people from Blackburn, I like to work with them. But the key is, like I said, I want to see the UK scene, England, all the artists to get back to unity again.
Yeah.
Let's get our industry back up and running. Yeah. And you know what I mean? Like all the back in the Pacini and all the the like I said, the old school legends and stuff. You know what I mean? Let's get it back up, unity here. We don't need to worry about people from different countries. You know what I mean? Pakistan, India. They've got their stars there. It's all up. Let's get our seed back up to running.
Yeah.
They will, and then I want to see them calling us up there.
Yeah, absolutely. Fantastic message
You know
there.
what I mean? If we can get us our scene up and running,
Yeah.
and we're strong. We've got our bases set and stuff. We've got our platforms and stuff.
Yeah.
They'll happily call us then.
Yeah,
Oh, who's that young star that, coming up on here, we want him to do a show up there with us, and that's how we want it, you know what I mean?
Absolutely. Fantastic message there about unity,
unity,
which we're lacking these days,
Yeah.
and everybody wants to jump on everybody's shoes, innit?
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, that's it. Everyone's to put everyone down. Like, oh, it's me.
Yeah.
I've always looked at it as, like I said, it's when it's your time, it's your time. So don't chase it. It will come to you itself. You know what I mean? If it's written for you to happen, it's going to happen.
I think that's a good final message to end with, Money.
Yeah, so I just want to say, like, all the support I've got from all the fans and stuff, I just want to say thank you, big thank you. You know what I mean? B for you, big thank you.
Yeah.
And all my team, Sharia Khan, IGLE, Ayman, guys, marketing team, you know who you are. Obviously Nas, you know what I mean? Yourself, you know what I mean? For the obviously, you know what I mean? Point me. Nas Lockdown, you know what I mean? And guys, you know what I mean? Just keep it locked, and you'll see more of me soon, so.
Money, thank you very much,
No problem.
Coming on the platform first.
No, it's an honour.
Your boys, your brother's
Honor,
platform,
At the end of the day, like I said, I thought, first time coming here, I want to come here first before going anywhere else. So,
Absolutely, see,
you know what I mean? So,
much appreciated. So, guys, so that's my brother there, Money. Alhamdulillah, he's come on today and give some good views, really. He's good, very good views. I'm sure this will be back on repeat later on today on the Facebook platform. Make sure you listen to it. You've got a different side, you've got reality, and you've got the truth, really. So I just want to say stay safe, and inshallah, catch you again. Allah Hafiz.